Anklets, anklets. Who doesn't love anklets? Summertime fun, out in the sun, out on the beach, down in the sand. Look at this beautiful anklets. So you may remember a few days ago I got on here with my spinner and we made some anklets. And then I decided, hey, I want to make some for the store. So last night while watching TV, I made a bead mix and I sat and I strung these beads on not with the spinner because these are on bead wire. I done them by hand, one by hand. But look what I created. I created all of these anklets, and then I created all of these. Now these only need to have the jumper ring. They need to have the jumper ring, and I need to add the jumper ring, and I need to add the lobster claw, and then all of these will be finished as well. So I got looking at these anklets and I absolutely fell in love with them, and then I decided, because I felt that was enough, I still have all these left. Look at that beautiful mix that I can make more anklets and stuff out of. Now this won't go to waste because I saved the tubes and I will refill the tube with what I don't use. But I thought about, what about some earrings? And so here we are. Now we're going to make some loop earrings to match. I had to tape this because I lost my little bag. And now I'm afraid that when I take this off, maybe I can save the tape. Maybe, so I can put it back. So that's what we're going to do. I don't want to make them too long, but I do want to make them, and I want to make them where they'll kind of like match. I don't want to just go sporadic. So I thought I'm going to add a yellow. I'm going to take these yellow. Ooh, see, it's kind of hard to tell if you're getting just yellow on here. You know what? I think I do like the sporadic more. So that's what I'm going to do, and then we'll just see how that pair turns out. No, I can't do that. Earrings need to match. Yeah, it was an idea that faded. Let's grab some yellow on here. So we're going to put on about 5 yellow, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's good. Then I want to put on a tan. Then I think a seafoam green. And then the blue. See, I'm liking that. Another seafoam. Is that seafoam? No, here it is. If you hear a low humming, that's because I have a fan on out here. And then I need another tan. That tan is bigger. I want to kind of keep them consistent on here. Yeah, it's fine. And then, is it 4 yellow? 4 yellow. One, two, it's a little bit bigger. 2, 3, and 4. Now let me see. Now that's going to create a small hoop. I think I would like to have a little bit bigger than that. So I think going up the sides on this side, I think I'm going to put another tan. And then I think 2 more yellows. And 2. Now let's check that out. And when I do it to the other side, how big is it going to make it? I think that would be big enough for a hoop. Okay, so we have this. Let me see if I've got, do I have the grippers out here to grip this? Here is what I was working with last night watching TV. Okay. Alrighty. Now we're going to cut this one. Okay, and now I wanted to put on another tan, then 2 more yellows. Now here's where this is going to come in. I did cut more wire when I needed to, but that's okay. So now I'm going to put 1 tan up the top. Beautiful. So here's what I do from here. I'm going to take this through here. And then this one through here. Now take down the crimper. When I put the crimper on, I don't have to run it back through because there's not going to be any pulling on these. So let me get both of these through there. Now I don't need to loop these around and run it back through because there's not going to be any weight pulling down on the earring. I just need to make sure that the earring is pulled down tight itself. And then crimp. But I need to make sure it's crimped tight. That's perfect. Now I'm going to cut this. And close this up. Now I want this to face maybe the same way. I'm going to get an earring hoop. Now I can add this straight on here, but I don't know how well it will dingle. And if I don't like the way it dangles, then I will add a jumper ring because I like that fluid motion. And there you go. There is that loop earring. So this this is in the ear like this. This is going to hang off to the side. That's fine. So there's one. Let's make another to go with it. I'll show you how I do it again. I have to chase that down. So the pattern, let's hang this here so we can follow this pattern. Let's move these beads away. So the pattern is I want 2 yellow, and then I want a tan, and then 4. 2, 3, and 4. Then another tan, a seafoam green, a sky blue or deep sea blue, I don't know, tropical blue maybe, seafoam green, tan, 3 yellow, 1, 2, and 3, tan, and then 2 yellow. Let's see if this is going to match up. Yes, perfectly. Wait, wait, wait. I only have one. Oh, there it is. It escaped. Hang that back. Get your little booger self back down there. Now I don't need as much wire as I did on the last one. I think I kind of like wasted a little bit of that, and I kind of like got mad at myself for doing that. So about here, and snip. Then we want to take our shell. Now hold on to those. Don't drop them because you'll lose your beads. We'll put both of these through here. Then I want, oh no, no, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a, I need to pause for just a second. Let me tell you what happened. When I went to pause the film, it actually cut off on me. And then when I went back to film again, I'm making a second pair, um, it shut off on me all on its own. So I didn't get any of that. But here are the 2 pair I've made. I made this pair. These are the sporadic ones. These are the ones that are designed. These are patterned. These are sporadic. These ones here, these are sporadic anklets. But I think either way it goes, I think they are absolutely beautiful and they're going to work. And I think I'm going to make more of these to go along with the anklets that are in my store. So that's where I am, and that's what I got. I wished I could have shown it with you. I have 18 seed beads, 1 bead here where I bring them both together, which makes 19. And then I have the crimp cover, the crimp. You do not have to circle the crimp back around. You just squish it. And then you add it directly onto the earring. So if you'd like to see this again, let me know. I may jump on here later and make another pair just to run you through it. But I'm going to end this video here. It's getting pretty hot out here, and I think I'm going to go inside for a while. So with that being said, please, no matter where you are, hold on. Tomorrow is a brand new day, and you get to begin again. We all get a fresh start. Please Interact with my video, if you will, in any way that you like, but I would really like for you to do two things: subscribe and comment. Subscribe and comment. Click the notification bell, if you will. And with much love and gratitude, I appreciate you being here. Stay forever magical, my friends, and blessed be.